For the Emperor!
Alrighty, hello everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Little bit late to start, but I may have lost track of time a little bit. And hello RP and hello Trunks, how are you both doing? I hope you are doing well. Let's move you over here. Ah, dear. We made it to Friday. That's about all I've got. Alright, so then what I want is, do we have like columns I can put down? We have to make sure where the gate is, which I think is right. Yeah. Ring, banana. Right, considering that was done by eye and I didn't count, they don't look too bad. They don't look great, but they don't look too bad.
That's what it's called.
Alright, so then we also want to put some I'm not going to be able to afford. Don't get stuck in the world of twos again. Hey, Rydog, how's it going? We're not going to be able to afford many cannons. All right, then we're also going to need a ladder.
So let this always be a lesson to check for idiots.
And do you have just ladders? Yes. It would be like a rough wooden stairway. It's not quite high enough. Alright, what if I did use a staircase instead? Where are you? There you are.
Hey, Drunk, thank you for the 5 stream streak. That got me out. I hope everyone is doing well. Probably put one of those the other side as well.
Rio's not happy but recovering. Largo's crazy because he hasn't been doing anything lately. Oh, glad he's recovering though. That's good. All right. This is meant to represent the dock that goes out to sea. I couldn't really work out a better way of doing that. This is I guess where the cannon are. We should remove the walls? Or do you reckon they look like they are kind of peeking over? Yes, fairly poor village. They wouldn't have paved roads. I agree. No, I think it's just a generic winter song, isn't it? Okay, so in terms of buildings, gonna want like a small bunkhouse by the wall. No windows on the sides, even though there is a large wall, no windows on the sides. Because that's where the pirates will attack you from. Alright, it's a fishing village. So do we have hammocks? Do. Could have made it more even. Ladies businessmen got their snow from Colombia. Oh my. Alright, what else would like a guardhouse have in it? Like some kind of table to eat from. Some kind of storage chests. Don't know how chest brings up grand piano or lots of musical instruments, but okay. Hey user, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. For lighting, we probably just want like a lantern they could take with them. We'll put that on the table. Oh, we would need something up here. They could probably run with torches. Probably would be a light up here. Let's head to like the sunset, get a little bit of atmosphere going. Alright, that's probably all you would have on the wall. This is going to be for villagers. Hey Serenity, welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. If you're... Again, this is a big government project. So the wall and the defenses is going to outclass the rest of the village. No, but it's Friday? That doesn't sound good. I mean, it's good that it's Friday, but... There'll be the one fancy house, which will be the knight. That's going to be right at the other end of the village. Oh shit, I built that on the upper level. I don't reckon you would be that fancy. I'm assuming a farmstead is a house, right? Yeah. You had big layoffs yesterday. You're safe for now. Sorry to hear, Serenity. You're not sure how deep the cuts were yet, but the rumors are it was bad. I mean, it just seems to be what everyone is doing right now. I mean, even... Oh, shit, I'm on the farmstead. Even Stephen Colbert isn't safe. That was not a financial decision, 100% political one. Yeah, 100%. And I really, really hope that comes out. And I honestly hope Paramount kind of fails because of it. Because when you're willing to silence dissenting voices for the president, you no longer live in a real democracy. And it's a terrifying first step, and I hope so many people rally around him. I like Stephen Colbert, but it's not the man himself. It's the reasoning. I really hope people rally behind that. I mean, John Oliver's got to be quaking in his boots now, right? Not only because he might lose his job, but because he'll have to come back to the UK because Trump will deport him. Just like he's going to do with that criminal, Rosie O'Donnell. He's got 1 year left in his contract and will probably be unhinged. Oh, dear. But no, it was amazing how little coverage the fact that Paramount settled with Trump, because they have to, because they're trying to buy whatever the name of the company is they're trying to buy. Oliver's HBO, so at least a different network. Who is it that does mergers and TV and stuff? I can't remember, but the trouble is, if Jon Stewart is Paramount, well, he's probably going to be for the chop then. And that's going to be a shame because he left Apple because they were too controlling with the narrative. So oh dear. Maybe we get the two of them back together. Honestly, in this world of podcasts, let's be honest. Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert, they're not going to be hurting for money. When they get let go from the Late Show is being completely canned. But yes, in this world of podcasts, they can still do fairly well, right? If they want to keep on producing that type of show. Yeah, but the Colbert Report was still, I believe, ranking number one of the late night shows. So either late night shows just are doing no business and they're all going to go, not for political reasons, which I don't believe, or yes. If you want to buy Skydance, whoever it is Paramount is trying to buy, and you want the FTC approval, whoever it is who approves stuff in America like that, I have no idea. You got to do what you're... I don't think referring to Donald Trump as a president is appropriate anymore. Your Führer? Is that taking it too far? But yes. The trouble is, presidents don't ride around convertibles like they used to. Had you dying earlier this week? But, yeah. Very... I mean, one, it's upsetting because I enjoy the Colbert Report. But two, not a part of me doesn't believe this is politically motivated to get the deal through. You know, they've already settled the 16 million lawsuit, which if they'd taken to court, they would have won. But they just didn't want to take it to court because it's Trump and he would have made sure they never gave them the approval. How these things are not being covered in the news? Like, how the biggest news in the world right now isn't that America is sliding into dictatorship, I do not understand. But then the other part of me does, because the rest of the Western world is looking at what America is doing and saying, I want to do that. I want to do that. And if America can get away with it, I mean, for Christ's sake, in the UK, you're not going to be able to look at porn from the 25th of July. What a terrible world we live in. I think Canada is one of the few places where, yes, I agree. You probably are saying we do not want to do that. The UK would fucking love to do it. Most of Europe, I mean, France would, Germany would. I don't know about the other European nations, but probably... Alberta wants to be the 51st state. But yes, I do not understand how it's not bigger news. Like, and I do not understand why more countries aren't saying we just won't do business with the US anymore. When Trump started introducing the tariffs, it was the perfect opportunity for the world to go, I don't think the US is for us anymore. But we chickened out, and I'm so disappointed. They are talking about opting out of the Milk and Wheat Board of Canada. Is that so? I don't know. I don't know much about the geography of Canada. Is that because they don't produce much of either of those and they want to buy cheap American stuff? Or because they produce a shit ton of it and they want to sell it to America? Because I would assume the Milk and Wheat Board is set up to protect Canadian farmers. One would hope. Canada centralizes purchase and price of milk and wheat. Yeah. It's designed to protect the farmers. So is Alberta a big farming place with lots of milk and wheat? Or do they want cheaper milk and wheat? Like, what are they going for here? The trade agreements between the US and Canada for milk and wheat is wild. They always argue. Yeah, I can't remember which way it goes. I can't remember if it's... Alberta is oil, cows, and wheat. We both produce so much of each. So, yeah, I wonder what it is they're trying to achieve then. Yeah, what is the trade? Like, does Canada flood America with cheap milk, or? The milk board tells the farmers how much milk is needed. It's really not how milk works, but yes. America's got too much milk. Okay, so you're trying to stop a flood of cheap milk into Canada, is what I'm assuming. Guernsey does the exact same thing to protect our dairy herd. But then Guernsey milk is so much better than normal milk. Most people pay the extra anyway. doesn't make a lot of sense then that Alberta would suddenly want a flood of cheap American milk, unless they think they can do a better deal with the US for other things. I would love to know the political and monetary motivations for the people behind that idea. The coordinated supply chain also keeps independent farmers and set standards, protection from things like the egg problems. They love Trump and are trying to suck up to him, which is stupid. But, dear. Yeah, I don't know why Trump's dream for America can only mean a deep recession for Americans. Now, whether you come out after that in a much better position is debatable, but the period of pain would be long. The Premier of Alberta has basically taken bribes from the oil and gas companies. Oh, okay, so do you also... Are there like restrictions on the oil and gas you can import into Canada then? We won't, but his family and other elites will be even wealthier. Oh, good God, yeah. Honestly, Trump's greed, I think, is one of the few things that is saving you from his real... Because I don't think Trump has any real political ambitions other than he wants to be the most powerful man in the world. And he wants to make a shit ton of money. I think that is saving you from the worst of what could happen. Because yes, if you want America to manufacture and you want America to manufacture for the world, your dollar has to become so much fucking cheaper, which ruins your stock market completely. This isn't the kind of conversation I was expecting this morning, but we'll roll with it. Trump is greedy and egotistical. He is... Yes, exactly, yeah. Such a great topic today. Oh, God. But this is the thing. I'm amazed more people aren't talking about it. I'm amazed... And again, I guess the big media corporations, both local to the US and abroad, must be scared of the wrath of the US, I guess. I mean, I'll be honest, the BBC seems to have completely given up on talking about the US at the moment. They seem to be taking the, if we ignore it, maybe it will go away approach. Sadly, it won't. The BBC always has their own issues to deal with. They're one of the biggest, corruptest organizations that has ever existed. Not that I have any personal beef against the BBC, and that always colors my judgment or anything, but oh dear. Definitely not. Definitely not. But yes, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is having a good Friday, or as good as they can. I don't know if I've actually ever seen the video to this song before. It's weird. and very late 90s, early 2000s. Oh dear. You were fine up to the depressing reality slap. But yes, Trunks, going back to the you not be able to watch porn in the UK thing, they're bringing in the stupid you have to prove your age stuff to protect the children. With no idea of how that's meant to work, and the dodgiest companies are springing up to say, we'll take your ID and we definitely won't do anything dodgy with it. Oh god, now what the fuck am I watching? It is Cats at a Rave. Other places are going for books and libraries because that's where kids get their porn now. Yeah, I mean, probably, right? And I don't disagree with the sentiment that access to porn is way too easy these days. I do not disagree with that basic sentiment, but this whole trying to age restrict the internet will not end well. Like, you're just going to get around it, right? As long as there's one country you can VPN to who is not forcing these rules, none of this fucking matters. And yeah, I'm not going to be sharing either my face, even though I stream every day and everybody can see my face, or my driver's license or passport with some dodgy third-party company. Oh yeah, the going after LGBTQ plus stuff is absolutely crazy at the moment. Can we start by burying TikTok first? Oh dear. We were so close. It's a weird one, right? Because I do not think it is for the government to really tackle something like TikTok. Nothing TikTok does, well, I'm not going to say nothing, but nothing that is posted on TikTok is quote unquote illegal, right? If the research, and there is some research, some interesting research, if the research gets to the point that they honestly believe apps like TikTok, Instagram, all these kind of things with the algorithms and whatnot are as dangerous as drugs, then maybe that's something to look into, right? My thing with TikTok is I think it's just going to ruin and is ruining media. Like, this is the point. I think if you don't like TikTok, if you don't want your kids exposed to this stuff, as parents, you just stop them, right? But yeah, trying to get rid of TikTok because it's owned by the Chinese, to me, was just weird. And no, I wouldn't have trusted Microsoft to have all that data any more than I trust the Chinese government. So. Dear. All right, what else do we need? I could have put in a field. That's probably what I wanted more than these. That's fine. Oh yeah, I mean it was. I don't know what the real reason was, honestly. They were upset that China was making so much money off it. And every attempt by the US tech bros had failed. Like I don't know what the real. Spreading unfiltered, uncontrollable truth and points of view. Dear. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point Trump will, or Trump's administration will recommend an American internet Great Wall. The Chinese government asks and gets the data. Yeah, but the American government asks any American company and they get the data. And I do not trust the American government any more than I trust the Chinese government. Any more than I trust the UK government or my small local government. Like. There wouldn't be a cathedral in a village anyway, by sheer definition. The American government does not get the data. That's why Elon probably has more data than the government now. Dear. I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I know on the face of it, that is definitely how it's meant to look. I don't know if I agree with that. But yeah, we're getting into conspiracy theory type stuff now. And like I know in the UK and Europe, they're constantly forcing people to put backdoors in so they can get the data. Okay, fine, you have to take it through a court, but for all we know, the Chinese go through their courts before they get the data. I don't know. I don't know their system. It's a very fancy looking shop. It's fine, we can work with that. High as you can go. But yes, the amount of information that all social media platforms has is just fucking crazy. No, that's one. All right, I want... Okay, we don't have a lot of things for fish. We do have a fish bust. Is there an obvious front and back to these? It's kind of hard to tell. I would say yes. Danger zone. Do they have one with a little access flap? The danger zone. The Fish and Wine shop, my favourite shop. Hey, cheers for the lurk, Gumpy. There we go. I feel like you're not giving it a huge amount of light. Isn't that crazy? Right, then we'll do... get a little crazy. What about a little table put down there? A flesh table? Hmm. Oh, a pottery table. We can do a ghost scene. That's good. A baked egg? We'll put that this side and then... These are all too fancy. No, those are models. I see you don't have a rug made out of fish. I think I'm glad. You're gonna need a small table to eat from. Probably not a gingerbread table. Like a nice double bed. But I just need to put two singles next to each other. Alright, do we have signs? Oh, I can put my own picture on there? Okay, that's interesting. We would never see it from the Foundry view, so I don't know if I'm going to bother, but that is interesting. Right, we need a much fancier looking house here. Hey, cheers to the Let Ride Dog. And have a good weekend. Alright, let's make this a little bit fancier. Walls, there we go. Nope, nope, nope. That's not lights. Lights are down here. Do, 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 do. Alright, I need a desk. Okay, let's change its daytime. Did I put that desk the wrong way around? I'm not sure it matters. Again, we're not going to see that much of it. I think you'd have something fancier than stools for your guests to sit on, but you definitely wouldn't have. Definitely want them to know they're lesser than you. I don't know how Penn got me to golden spoons, but we need to move the pile of scrolls. Hey, Imran, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It takes you back to high school hardcore. Oh, I forgot you could add your own objects now. It's the type of music that got you into playing guitar, bass, whatnot. Nice. All right, does that look like it? No, I think you would also have a suit of armor. Probably your suit of armor. Stop snapping. Oh, that is a big sledgehammer. You weren't lying. You weren't lying. It's probably what we're going to go for. We're just going to have to scale it down, which I think is something we can do. Alright, so also going to need... Okay, that's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Oh. Actually, that might make more sense that way. Do you have to check for hand? That is something I made a long time ago. When I was on some kind of pain medication. I can't quite remember what it was. It was cold meds. And we were doing a regular D&D stream at the time, and I was DMing. And yes, they were trying to open a door, and it didn't have a handle, but quite reasonably, they never checked to see if it had a handle, and it just wouldn't open. Oh dear. And yes, and then I made that soon after while being on cold meds, and yeah, the snarky me calling them idiots at the end, I think it's safe to say that's definitely stuck. Except now use it me instead. Oh my god, I can do a train track. Don't get distracted. It's under utility. I do like the fact that the latrine comes in with a candle built in, you know, so you can read. This new info explains a lot of our D&D sessions. Would you really want a mirror? Oh, I think I'd want the mirror on the same side of the toilet. I don't think I'd want to look at myself having a shit. I'm sure some people are into that, but maybe a dressing table makes more sense. All right, so what else? They probably have a guest room. Maybe even a little barracks for the proper guards. You got dropout TV? All right, but we do need a. No, I guess the guest bedroom would need access to a bathroom. It has funnier shit and cheaper than any other streaming service. I've decided against the barracks. You just needed a source of consistent comedy. I could also do an upstairs to this, although even with the like little bit of layered map I've already done, I don't know how that's going to work in Foundry. Assuming it'd just be like 3 different maps. I also made your room way too big, but that's kind of the point. There's also no heat. We can have a blazing codex. That'll give you some nice heat. don't think there probably would be a separate file. I think we're gonna... It's very thin, and then we would want to do... We may end up putting that wall back. And then a slightly fancier chair. I know it's a driftwood chair, so it should be worse, but because it's the only one, it would look a little bit fancier. Would that be the head of the table? When did I put a wall there? She doesn't even dare. Gotta have your cheese safe. This is not a kitchen I'd want to work in, but I kind of like the option that you can put the seat up. I don't know why. If we... Okay, no, that one would be awkward. Alright, so we got large entrance which is completely empty. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Study, bedroom for the night, private bathroom, latrine for any guests, kitchen. I guess we're just going to assume they always dine in the large dining room. I mean, if you're the knight, you're probably going to have to deal with the public. You probably don't want them traipsing all the way through your house. I guess this is going to be like a big open meeting space. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. How civil service can I make this look? Hey Rogu, welcome, welcome. No, I think one of those counters is the way to go. Do 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 do. We've been waiting for you. Probably would be right against the wall. But they weren't alive, so they must have been dead. Alright, so that's kind of like the night's official. Today is actually clear skies. Yeah, it's really nice outside here today as well. Quite warm again. Oh, you got bad smoke again? Did it ever stop? Oh dear. The forest fires from Quebec. Alright, so we got a very simple looking fish shop. Kind of what, just like a general goods bakery, I guess. Okay, I didn't actually know I could do that. Fancy. But it's been raining, so it's cleared out. Not Not clear as bad as the West Coast last year. Is it the Calgary Stampede a couple of years ago during the fires? It was pretty gross. I don't actually want rounded corners, but you know. You got croissants. All right, we'll do. The shops are very empty. No, not the pillow. Good for you, I guess, buddy. This is not what you were after. You didn't know that Eric Clapton was in so many Supermans? Did he just wander around and link up whoever was cool at the time? Duh. Do. Do. My God, I don't know how much computer juice this program takes, but it's clearly a lot. All right, for these next ones, you can do basically everything. We'll probably end up having to move the doors, but that's fine. You got that one right. God, you like putting in a lot of windows. God damn. It's a very fancy fire in this cabin. I think we'll get rid of that. No, actually, that was right. That isn't, though. All right. I noticed that you do not have an outhouse. Which is going to be shared by most of the village. At least it's kind of posh. Okay, you definitely got the door wrong on that one. Do, 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 do. All right, does this village need anything else? The inn would need a bedroom. I could try and do an upstairs. A little bit just that's all I see. Alright, the tavern is looking fairly fancy. It's struggling. Alright, is anyone going to need anything else? We've got kind of like a general store. There's no blacksmith in this particular village. We've got the Fancy Knights building. We got the tavern, which is real posh for the size of the village. But you get a lot of people in through the docks. I think that makes kind of sense. If there's boats, a blacksmith would make sense, as would a woodworker. Yeah, maybe we do put in a small blacksmith. Or an artificer, it would seem. That's definitely not what I want. All right. I'm kind of surprised there isn't a blacksmith shop in any of these. Assuming he played this on for days while writing, his wife threatened to divorce him as a result. Do. Excuse me. Dear. Are there 8 Stephen King right? Do you think ADHD is probably somewhere in there? Are there 8 R.R. Martin right? Do you think he's just lazy? He's also got $1 gajillion. He don't gotta do shit. Honestly, I do not blame George R.R. Martin for not releasing the book. Like, if I was him, it'd be written, it'd be in a safe, and then the day I die, it gets published. I would not want to live to see the fan reaction to that book, because I do not believe you can end Game of Thrones well. Oh no, well is unfair. You're not going to please everybody. And the longer you make them wait, the more bastards they're going to be. After watching the ending of Billions, I think there's a way to end things well. It's just hard work. It's all been a giant experiment by aliens and the ending experiment. And I feel with the ending of things, people are half out anyway, so they don't give a shit. See, I think I'm quite the opposite. Like, to me, if an ending doesn't stick, it ruins everything that has come before it. Which is, if anyone has actually read my book, you'll understand how laughable me saying that is. But, like, Game of Thrones, I think, is different. So Lost, I think, is a series that I honestly think Lost was conceived as a one and done. I honestly do not believe they thought they were going to get a season 2, because Lost was a gradual decline. It wasn't even gradual. Lost was a sudden decline from 1 to 2, and then a gradual decline towards the end. With Game of Thrones, as soon as they started to go off book, and I don't mean off the books, I mean as soon as they ran out of books and they were starting to make it up themselves, I think that's when Game of Thrones really started to fall apart. Which in one way is great for George R.R. Martin, because he can see what they tried and didn't work and knows he has to do something different, right? I think that's JJ in a nutshell, honestly, on Owen. I think he's very good at setting things up, but I don't think he's particularly good at telling a story from start to finish, which honestly is something I'm starting to fear that I may share with him, but I guess we'll see. Star Wars property that never came out, I want to say, with the Star Wars stuff and Game of Thrones writers. But I think this is the thing, like, the longer you make a book series, the harder it is to end it well, right? It's why, even though I'm not a huge fan of how Sopranos ended, I do quite like the way it ended, just because it was so weird and abrupt. Like, it didn't even really try to end, it just stopped. Which I didn't like at the time, but now that it's, I mean, God, how many years has it been since Sopranos ended? Probably more than I'd like to realize. 8 years for the lurk on Owen. Yeah, and like, especially with fantasy where you are making stuff up as well, it is hard to end something. Mutes the tab, can't laugh in a call. You forget Sopranos existed, it was just before your time. Oh, I mean, I very much liked Sopranos. I thought it was very good. And definitely not the worst ending of that kind of... I honestly don't know. In my mind, Sopranos, Dexter, and Battlestar Galactica were all kind of out at around the same time. I have no idea if that is true. Dexter and Battlestar Galactica had terrible endings. What are they called? Rex. Oh, I see. It's going to go against the wall. That's fine. Alright, and we didn't do a basement, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so if we then try to... Well, let's save this, shall we? This feels like a crash. It definitely feels like a crash. Hopefully it did actually save before it crashed. It was indeed a crash. Alright, do you know it's finished now so I can try and load it up again? Apparently not. This has got an update. It's got an update. All right. I see they announced that Golf with Your Friends 2 is not going into early access. I honestly don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Fix several crash bugs when exporting a map. That's just what I was trying to do. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Apparently not that long. Okay. That's actually a lot quicker than it used to be. All right, so now let's see if I can remember the other side of this, I guess. All right. I'm definitely going to forget how to do this. All right, so remember the doors. Should also remember. Okay, it did seem to remember light. Oh, I didn't put any light in the blacksmith shop. Do. Okay, that's kind of working. All right, that worked well. I need to work out how to join them for the upper levels. I can do that later. I want to make just a couple of generic fighting maps. And by make, I may mean look what other people have done. Oh wow, people have done some really nice looking ones. Did you crash? No, you're loading this map. Buh, 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 buh. And then we will make one. Let's do meadow. Let's make it a forest. Let's have no water, no weather. Evergreen forest. I mean, that has a lot of rocks and a lot of hiding places, but honestly, just like that is probably fine. Oh, hang on. The fish inn needs a basement. We need to go back to the previous map. Right, now if I go down and I try and put in another room, will you? You do show me the outlines. Okay, good. Now we put in a staircase going up. Could I put one next to it going down? No, I didn't want to bring them up. If I move the tables, I'm going to have to... Well, I need to redo this one anyway, so that's fine. Don't want the trapdoor anymore. All right. Any other building need a basement? I don't think so, unless we do some kind of really weird cavern system underneath. Are you going to crash again? I believe the answer is yes. Oh no, okay. Alright, we'll do the new one first. Oh, do you reckon that's... Yes. You did not work. That on the staircase? Yes. Okay. I do like the fact you can kind of see down into the basement. That's a nice little touch. Of course, what I have just realized is that if you walk up these stairs, you then have to jump over here to get in the door. That's probably fine, right? Maybe a little bit of a screw up with the architect there. The same must pretty much be true of the basement as well. Yeah, you kind of come to where the stairs should be and then kind of jump down. Idiot. Idiot. Let's go fix that. If I put that there, that is too close. And then I can't, but then if I bring this back there, get rid of this. do you appear to have a trapdoor? Also, I just realised that a lot of the doors are in the wrong place. This wall doesn't need to exist. That wall still did, though. It's a little bit better, I think. Ah, we needed to add a light source into here. You do have a freestanding one. Okay. Oh, shit. Make that a little bit large. Alright, do we need to put anything else in here before I export it again for what will hopefully be the final time? I have no idea who Bite the Bullet are, but there's some feline wizards. Quite nice looking miniatures there. Alright, I'm not seeing much in the way of animals. Okay. I only need to export the Slayers. No, I changed the basement as well. I really probably should have stopped exiting these and just alt-tabbed. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so then... And then the roof should be fine. That's not right. That is... interesting. Yeah, that's the really old one. Is the one that's actually saved correct, or did I not export it properly? No, that is the right one. Hey, Stone Knife, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right, I can't remember. Actually, I don't know if you can go in from this side and delete the stuff, or if I have to go find it. Where it awkwardly saves on Windows. I am using a Dungeon Alchemist map on Foundry. Well, I'm toying around with the idea at the moment. I'm also toying around with the idea of possibly trying to use Tailspire, but that introduces a lot of other complications. I feel Tailspire is the best one stream-wise, just kind of for people watching, but I gotta go to that stupid hidden folder that everything likes to save shit in for some reason. This is why you stick to Google Slide. Well, what I'm trying to build is a solo tabletop RPG experience. So a lot of this we're just going to roll randomly for, but I do want some more designed story beats. So this is a story village. I'd like to have a couple of story dungeons done if we happen to get to them. And then the capital city in the area as well done. But yeah, most of it we're just going to be rolling we're using the Shadow Dark system. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. So a lot of it we will be rolling for as we go. Okay. So now I want to try and update this. I wonder if I should have deleted both. No, you will not take the new one. Unless I put you on the wrong level in... No, because you're not here either. And you're both there when I actually look at the image, so I don't know what is happening there. believe it's because this is basically just a web thing and it just needed a refresh. All right. And then I'm going to have to upgrade you as well because we added some new stuff. Did you select a file? All right. You are definitely having issues. Well, this is definitely a new error. I already know you're going to be the wrong image because you won't upload the new one. Something's doing something, but I'll be damned if I know what it is. All right. If this one worked. Yes, that one worked fine. All right, we've got a couple of battle maps we can switch to if we roll for a fight, so that's good. Can I now do this one? Yes. Why didn't work last time? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so then if we head over to UK Free. Looks like the triggers aren't working. That's a shame. I can't activate from there anyway, so it's not that useful, but at least it's there. Alright, so then if we go into... Oh, I need to find some random tokens to put in. You're not a merchant, you're the knight. And you're a pile, which is good. Alright, so then what would this look like? That's daytime, I think. Right, so then your torch off. And then... Alright, that's better. So let's change it to... Okay, I then need to do... we do that, and then as they explore, it will reveal the map. All right, so if we then make your... It's a little bit better. There's no reason for it to be hidden so much as that. So if we went back to turn that off, this is because it's daytime. So if I then change it to night and reset the fog of war, okay, that's better. All right, that works fairly well. Zoom in might be a little bit too much, but that's fine. Open and explore the village. Okay, well, chat, I know we're an hour early, but it is a Friday, and I think that's gonna do it. Definitely be back on Sunday with some Satisfactory with LP. There's a above 50% chance I'll also be back tomorrow with some more world building stuff. And just general playing around with this, try and get this ready. As you lick my earlobes. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.